Hello, my friends, and welcome to this bonus episode of Battlefleet Gothic Armada. Uh, we, uh, I'm recording here on a Sunday morning. I took a little break after my last session because, this game spat in my face. And Jim hit me up on Steam. You know Jim, my podcast co-host. Hi, Jim.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that mother. Uh, he's like, you want to do some multiplayer? I'm like, I still have 80 million videos to make, but yeah, let's do a bonus episode for Battlefleet Gothic Armada. So, like, I'm recording this in the middle of making the series, so I haven't played everything yet. But we're gonna try some multiplayer and see how it works out. So,
I'll tell
which?
you how it's going to work out.
Yeah, you're gonna
My
kick.
orcs in your face.
Oh, so I
That's how
shouldn't.
it's going to work out.
I shouldn't be the orcs. Is that
Oh, you can be whatever you want to be. I will tell you this, though. Orcs are frustrating. Like,
really?
if you've been trying to play orcs all along and having a grievous time, that's why. Orcs have to, like, earn it. Especially if you fight Eldar. I had, like, 10 fights almost in a row. Like, out of 12, 10 of them were Eldar. And I got in and just got mauled and would warp out. Because it's like I
Oh.
tried, right? It's like I didn't want to wuss and just be like, oh, Eldar, warp out, So so it's like I at least let them kill my support ships and stuff. But yeah, until you can actually get some of the faction favors on your ships, like the Evil Suns makes your guys faster and stuff. Until you get that, no hope.
All right, I'm gonna be weird here. For some reason, I want to try the chaos.
Oh yeah, totes. Do the chaos. I will bring my Imperial fleet because chaos and Imperial are very similar. Um, Imperial have heavier armor, but they have shorter range guns. So
Oh.
here's the thing. They're about expectations, right? And this is going to be part of my review. If you expect this to be a balanced experience, you're going to have a bad time
It
because
so isn't. It so
yeah.
isn't.
Well, the thing is, the basic game is not, was not, never will have been balanced, right? Because Games Workshop doesn't play that way, right? And it's almost like a freemium thing, right? It's like, okay, well, we came out with this. Okay, so humans are dominant, right? And then we come out with the orcs source book, and now the orcs are tougher, so everybody's going to buy an orc army. And then, oh, now we're going to come out with chaos and give chaos some stuff to trump the orcs, right? Meanwhile, poor humans are left over in the corner, weeping. Um, and then they make it about heroes, right? So then you got to go back and buy hero models, and it was all about selling little figures, right? So the way that they balance stuff is they would make another pass of the rules, like revision B, and in the rules they would change the point values of things, right? So like my big ship, instead of being 175 points, it would be 180 points now. And like that 5 points is going to maybe make up some difference. It indicates like this is more powerful than yours. The problem they've got in this game, though, is that all the cruisers are 100 points, 109, 105. They're not so different, right? And I could have a brand new cruiser like what we're going to have that has no abilities on it. It's 100 points. I could have a level 8 cruiser that has everything, also 100 points.
What?
So so you depend on the matchmaking to find somebody that's your level and assume that they have the whatever. So what would have actually worked in multiplayer would be you have 1,000 points to spend, and each one of these abilities would cost 50, 25, 100 points, whatever, and you would build your fleet real quick and then go into combat with it. But they don't let you do that. It's like you build it up along the way as you go, and then you find out like, oh, this ability that I paid 100 points for, it's not working out for me. Let me pull that off. Well, you don't get a refund on it. You used to, but in the patch they were like, oh, nope, no more refunds on abilities, because people were like pulling abilities off and swapping them in and out. And it's like, yes, that's what you're supposed to do, but they don't want you doing it. So it's basically like if you pull something off, you lost the points. So you better really want to. So it's a little goofy like that. It's gonna negatively impact my review pretty hard.
Oh,
The
I'm
whole
sorry.
balance thing.
That's
But
annoying.
the game is fun, right?
Yeah.
If you can forgive it and you just say the hell with it, it's a game. It doesn't matter if I win or lose. But if you come in and you want to be competitive, like this is League of Legends or Dota or some shit, you're just gonna cry a river of tears because it's not.
All right. So,
So this game falls under stupid fun. That's and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I was getting really frustrated yesterday in the campaign because I just kept losing. Lose. 3 losses in a row. And it was. I was like, I need to walk away from this or
Oh, dude, the
I'm gonna
campaign
hate
is
this
brutal
game.
shit. The campaign is ridiculous.
And
Like the
I'm
only way, and when you lose, then they beat your ass. It's not like, oh, I lost and I didn't get as much XP as I could. Oh, now you lost twice in a row. So now we're only gonna let you fight one battle next turn, not two. So it's just like
Yeah, it's mean. It's like
we're gonna double
it's
down on the
mean.
pain. Yes, and so people end up save scumming. It's like, oh, I lost that. Oh, Alt F4, quick, quit out. you know, it's just like, damn it, that's bullshit. It's harder than XCOM, right? Like it's far ruder than XCOM, and
It really
that's a
is. I
thing.
believe it. I believe it.
All right, so I gotta find this invite.
I did send it. So, friends, I'm using push to talk to Jim over
All
Mumble.
right, send it again now that I'm out of the main menu.
So you might hear my keyboard clicking. All right. Invite sent. Invite sent.
Okay, so I clicked here to join. Uh-huh. Yeah. So this doesn't work at all.
What? Okay, try to invite me.
All right, hold on. I'm going to get in here and actually get an admiral and then try. It lets you invite friends from within the whatever. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at my ship right now. I've already got, my cruisers and everything.
Oh, there it worked.
There. Oh, fuck, no. Just do it again. Shit, I clicked you thinking we were going to do it, and I kicked you. I didn't mean to.
Oh, all right. I sent it.
Yay! Okay.
Alrighty.
So how do we start?
Well, that's the weird thing. So, oh my god. So is it set for 2v2 only?
No, I had 1v. I had 1v1 highlighted.
I did too, but now it's on 2v2. What the fuck?
What?
Is it not like it's not gonna let me play against you?
What? Come on, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. I wonder if they did that because they don't want friends like trading points back and forth. Like, you let me win and I'll let you win.
And then you level up our admirals and we kick everyone's ass. That doesn't.
Yeah.
What?
I wonder if that's the dizzle. Oh well.
So, folks, this bonus episode looks like a giant ball of failure, just like the single player game.
Well, yeah, it's got issues. It's a little rough. Did you see they announced who their next faction's gonna be?
Who? I did not. Who?
It's actually the Tau.
Who's that?
Space alien. Dudes.
Oh. And see, I as much as I love Warhammer, I don't know anywhere near as much about the universe as I should.
I like the Tau, man. They're like the flying saucer aliens of the universe, right? They have like higher technology than anybody, and they're not like elves, where the elves are all glass cannons. These guys are straight up armor and plasma weapons and stuff. So, yeah, it's like the Space Marines versus Tau is like playing XCOM, right? It's like humans versus really high tech shit. But their stuff costs a lot of points.
So, guys, before I even started recording, we had to go through a barrel of fun just to get us connected here, because I had a press version, which is different than this live version, and because I had that set up, I had to delete all my settings. I had to go to like some user folder. Thank you for helping me find that, Jim, and delete my settings. I also had to turn off Evolve because it was trying to use that network. What the hell, game? What the hell?
Yeah, it's pretty funky there.
And then now we have it working. We could see each other. It's like it's like that. Do you watch Doctor Who at all?
Very little.
There was an episode where the Doctor Who and his companion got separated in alternate realities, and the shot was just them on different sides of a wall. Like they were each on different sides of the wall, in the same exact space, but in a different reality, and they were like just touching the same part of the wall. Like, oh my God, I could feel you right there, but I can't can't see you and I can't touch you and I can't do anything. That's what this feels like.
Hey, hold on. I'm going to drop out for a second.
Okay.
I'm going to switch over to Chaos as well, because if it's going to make us both fight against somebody, we might as well have the same thing.
If that works.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so folks, I thought we might actually get a multiplayer game going here.
I was hoping that we could do a 1v1. Here, I'm going to set it for 1v1 and see if I force it.
Yeah, mine is still set to 1v1, which is... Okay, hang on.
The other thing nope, it's mandatory 2v2.
What?
Okay.
Okay, you know what? Tandalos, you're the guys who made this game. I should be able to play with my friend and not have to scrounge up 3 people, to figure out scheduling and whatnot. It's like we got 2.
Oh, no, you can't do that. You can't make it 2v2 with
Yeah.
teams that you choose, right? So you're going to get random people.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's going to be you and me versus 2 random people from the internet.
Are you
who are also
fucking
looking for
are you fucking shitting me?
Oh no. No. You can't do a game. See, that's the thing. They sabotage this. There is no way to do it like an esport. There's no way that I can pick who I'm going to fight. Ever. That's a problem.
Now
because
folks,
if I wanted to just fight you, impossible. And the other thing that's missing that's freaking terrible is Comp Stomp, where it would be the 2 of us against 2 AI.
you can't do that either? Oh my God. Okay, folks, this is the problem. I mean, I used to not give a shit about multiplayer, so if this was like 2 years ago, I wouldn't have cared. But now I care. And this is not good. This is not conducive to playing with other people. First, you got to go through 80 million hoops to get the game working in multiplayer, and then you can only team up with one other person that you know and then play against 2 people you don't know? How is that fun?
Well, and it screws up their entire ability to have any kind of a tournament or anything like that, right? So this game is very unfinished. It was very unbalanced. Like the balance patch stuff that they did in the first week was insane. Like, okay, people, as soon as this got in the public's hands, and it wasn't in like the small group of beta testers, right? But it was like publicly out there in early access for those who pre-ordered. Then everybody found their cheese, right? And there was a lot of cheese tactics that could go on. And it's stuff like, and they didn't even put the Eldar in until like minutes before release, which is terrible because the Eldar are the most unbalanced, horrific thing. I can kill them, right? If I play Imperial, I can bait them, and I'm fast enough, and I can get to them. But if I play Orcs, forget it. I will never beat Eldar as Orcs. It just cannot happen until I get like high enough level. I have to level up fighting other Orcs and Chaos and humans, and then I can take on Eldar when I'm high level, because then I'll have unlocked enough special things that I can cheese them back. But Eldar come with built-in cheese, because they're like twice as fast as anybody, and they have a thing called a hollow field on them, which means the faster they move, the more negative bonus that I have to hit them. So my guns won't even connect as Orcs if they're more than like an inch away from me. Can't even touch them. Like I could roll perfect and miss. So yeah, it's not gonna happen. So like I said, there is no balance that's ever gonna come to this game, and that's a shame, because
it is a
it
shame.
should have been a goddamn turn-based board game on the computer, and it would have been fine, right? And that's what I was hoping when they announced this thing. I thought, did you play Close Combat? Was it not Close Combat? Combat Mission.
Yeah,
it was the WeGo.
The WeGo, yeah, no, that was great. Yeah,
dude, if this had been WeGo, oh my god, it would have been perfect.
Isn't
right?
like
because it's like I plot my fleet, you plot your fleet, we both hit ready, and we watch a minute of this game play out, and then we get back to the taking our turn again.
Isn't it like there's a mobile version of this same game?
It's coming, and it will be that.
But apparently, it is the turn-based. Well, it's already on iOS, I think, or it's coming. But it's the turn-based one you're asking for, and apparently people who have played it say it's great. So hopefully that'll come to the computer at some point. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
But
so what you have to think about this game as is this is Starfleet Command, except that you run multiple ships instead of just one. So they tried to make it easier to run multiple ships. But yeah. So okay, what are you gonna take in here? Because we're gonna have probably like 100 or 250 point match if this is beginner stuff.
Oh, I'm just gonna wait. What am I gonna take?
Well, what do you have as far as your ships go?
Oh, I've
Like
got.
I have a Hellbringer Mark II and a Hellbringer.
Yeah, I have a Hellbringer Mark II, two Hellbringers, and a few escort ships.
Okay, so in your Hellbringer Mark II, do you have any abilities or upgrades,
Yeah,
stats and skills?
yeah.
And
For the Mark II, I have a plasma bomb. For the one of the
okay,
Mark Ones, I've got an aggro disruptor, and the other Mark One, I've got a void shield.
okay, so you want to bring the one with the disruptor because when you run the disruptor, your ship becomes unmasked again, and you become a blip. So here's the trick that I learned the hard way about this. If you're a blip, I can't shoot at you. I know where you are, right? But I just can't shoot you. And then
What?
I identify, right, I can't get a target lock. My guns won't fire at you. The only thing I can do is spray torpedoes at you and hope that I hit you. So
What?
torpedoes are kind of an area denial weapon, very much like a plasma bomb. It's like if I don't want you going there, I'm going to toss a bomb there and I'm going to force your guys to turn, right? So you use it to kind of herd the enemy because they don't know if that's a plasma bomb or a freeze bomb or a shield breaker. They have no idea what it is, right? So they just know something bad's going to happen there. So I don't want to be there, and and those things will hit your ships too if they're in the radius. So you got to not throw them on top of yourself. So the thing about detection though, like at the beginning of the match, if they fire a probe across the map and they identify one of your ships, they can start shooting at that ship from a distance of like 12,
What?
right? Yeah, like as soon because they don't have to detect it again. So a lot of ships have gun range that's longer than their detection range, so they can't shoot until they detect you, and then you're well within gun range when that happens. But if I send a scout ship out or I detect you some other means, like throw a probe out there, which there's two different kinds. There's a stationary probe that's like you drop it and it stays and it's got a big radius, or there's one that I can fire like a torpedo and it detects like a small range around it. So, but if you get detected, you stay detected until you mask yourself by popping into a nebula, or like Space Marines have an ability that's like a cloak, right? And you put your cloak on, and it stays on for a couple of seconds and then goes away. So when you're cloaked, your blip is gone too, but when the cloak wears off, you come back as a blip, not as an identified ship, which means that they cannot lock and fire at you again, right? So you broke that. So what you need to do is actually, if you're out beyond their detection radius, you can just dip into a nebula just enough to flip you from an identified ship back to a blip, and then all fire against you ceases.
Uh,
It's stuff like that. And that's why the Eldar are cheesy fuckers, because they can get clear across the board, right? So they'll fight near a nebula and they'll stay out at your max range and they'll just like dip a toe in the nebula and bloop, they're blips again and you can't shoot at them. And it's like
it's
if you
so
play against an
stupid.
Eldar player that's any good, then they know about this detection stuff, you're screwed. Like but Chaos can shoot really far. You have way long range guns, right? The problem is that you don't have detection for shit. So you have to send a scout ship out to detect stuff or
Uh,
something, right? And then your guys, so it's like spotting for artillery, right? Your ships, consider them artillery pieces, but you have to send a spotter out there to get his ass beat, or have one of those auger probes. So the probe, let's see what you get. You get, let's see. So that targeting matrix, I'm looking at the upgrades. Bottom row, all the way at the right, targeting matrix. Above 6K, the accuracy loss is reduced by 50%.
yeah.
For Chaos, that's worth its weight in gold because, okay, your macro weapons are generally your side cannons,
Right.
right? Your broadside. So your broadsides can shoot at full accuracy, basically, like
Right.
way far. Um, so the way that stuff falls off, if you look, let's see, go to stats and mouse over one of your weapons, right? Like a lance battery or a heavy macro turret. Let's look at a heavy macro turret, right? So it's going to get 3 attacks. It does 9 damage. So it basically it's going to roll 3 times to hit, right? Each hit is 9 damage, and it's going to fire 9 times a minute, I guess, right? And it's got a range of 9,000. So the range of that, so the 9,000 thing, they don't have. This is what's jacked up about this game. They don't put the numbers right in front of you. But if you look in the book, it's like, okay, if they're within 3,000, then it's like an 80% chance to hit. And then 5,000, it falls to 60%. And then it's 3, 6, 9, 12, right? So 3 is 80%. 6 is going to be 60%, and then 9 is going to be 40%, and then if they're at max range 12, it's going to be 20% chance to hit 3 rolls, right? But if you put that thing on that gives you better targeting sensors, it gives you a plus 50%, so you're going to hit from max range at 70% instead of 20. And that's why Chaos needs that if you're going to do any kind of gunfire from a distance with people. Now, orcs suffer tremendous penalties, so they're basically blind, right? So they can't hit shit. Like if you're out at 6K away from them, forget it, because they get like a minus 20% or 40% or something to hit anything anyway. So their guns all suck. So orcs are gonna try to ram you and board you and stuff.
It's way too early for math, dude. I haven't had enough coffee for math.
Okay, but that's the deal. I used to.
Sorry.
Yeah, I used to play these games like
wow.
all the time. So I kind of my head is like around the tactics. Like I played a lot of tabletop BattleTech. The game that preceded this, that was the fantasy battle game, was called Mana War, and it was exactly this game but with sailboats and cannons.
Yeah, that's that Corsair game, right? That's that one.
Yeah, except that's more of an action game.
I liked it. I like it. I dig it.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's like everybody saw that thing that that Assassin's Creed did with the pirate ship combat, and they were like, hell yeah, we need to make a game that's nothing but that, and they've done it. You know, so which World of Warships is that too? By the way, if you haven't played it, World of Warships is fantastic.
Is it with sailing ships?
No, it's World War I and World War II.
Far less interested.
But well, then there's what the heck's the name of that? Naval Action, which is a bit overpriced right now. It's $40.
That's why I don't own it yet.
The UI is horrific, but it's all placeholder, right? But the actual combat in the game is just like playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So it's good.
So for this game, how do we start how do we even search for a match here?
Okay, so we're in 2v2, and I just hit search.
Oh, so you hit search, because I don't even have.
I guess because
I don't have that option. I don't have that option at all, which is funny. It says 1v1 for me. That's weird. It's like, why can't I hit search? Why do you have to hit search?
I can't even.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's weird. It's busted. Like, yeah.
Oh, okay, oh my god, match found.
Here.
What?
Oh my god, pray that it's
what? We're gonna get killed. We're gonna get killed.
Oh, please don't be Eldar. Oh, good. Chaos, and we're waiting on a 4th. This might be alright. So it's a 300-point fleet battle. So check this out. We don't get to set how many points the fight's going to be. Right? It's just like, oh, it's going to be 300 points because we're beginner level. And if we were like high level, it would be like, here's a 1,000-point fight. Well, I can't say, well, you know, me and my friend, we just want to play a 300, right? I just want to play some small-scale stuff. It's like, nope, you're experienced all the way up here. You're screwed.
Oh, this gentleman is writing something in the chat. Oh my god. So wait, how do you even do 1v1 then? How do you even do that?
You just hit 1v1 and you don't have anybody that's a friend. And you just hit search and it'll like if you weren't here, it would have matched me and him, and bang, and we're in a match. It's exactly the same, and it would have been a 300-point match as well.
This guy's been trying for an hour? Oh, poor guy.
No, he says over the past hour it's been frequent about the crashing and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This guy's been like playing for in like an hour, and he's got all these issues. It's like I wouldn't even last an hour. Oh, he's not even. He's like fucking leaving. We can't even.
All right, so I'm gonna hit back. I guess he crashed out, just in general.
Oh, yeah, we.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny. We didn't even get back to like our little alliance mode thing, like with we're looking at the pretty ships. Just main menu. Fuck you. It's like, God, this game. Okay, guys.
Oh, really? It didn't even. Oh, an error has occurred. At least one player disconnected.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back
no,
at the
we're
main
still-
menu.
Really? Because it shows that you're still in the game with me. Hit multiplayer, and maybe you're still in my game.
Okay, I just hit my admiral again. Let's see what happens.
Because I've still got your name down there.
Oh, for God's sakes. No, for me it says invite a player.
Yeah. All right, I kicked you.
Oh, fuck it.
Get out.
Okay, friends, I'm cutting this because this is just.
Oh no, let's try again because we could get
What?
this going.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to make it work, man. 'Cause,
Okay.
Okay, so let me invite you.
Okay.
And there's one other thing that we can attempt as well. If we both hit 1v1 and we both click search at the same second, it might put us together. Might.
Maybe if we're lucky, if we're blessed.
Yeah. Or well, no, we're chaos. If we're truly cursed. It will
Okay, if
treat
we're
us
truly
well.
cursed, excuse me, cursed.
Yes.
We're not the Empire.
All right, so yeah, I don't have any cool upgrades or anything. Whatever. I'm gonna hit search.
This is ridiculous, you guys.
So yes, what is this game? $35. I would say it's a $15 game when it works, and it's a $0 game right now. So I would definitely wait.
Yeah, it's got issues. Like I was finding even through the single player portion that it's just like most players aren't going to have the patience to just lose. Most people are going to lose a couple of times and then fuck it, refund. This game is too hard. You know? Most players don't have that kind of patience.
If you go to the skirmish instead of the campaign,
yeah,
then it treats you fairly and you're going to win. But if you go to the campaign, then it puts extra things on you because it doesn't send you a balanced match. It's more like, oh yeah, well now we're gonna like make you fight 5 ships with your 2, or
yeah,
defend
exactly.
this cruiser and I'm gonna send waves of shit at you. And I lost that mission, by the way, because I was winning. I got down to the last 20 seconds and it dropped 10 ships on me.
What?
And it was just like, fuck you, you're going to lose. And there was nothing I could do because you can't stop those guys from shooting the target that you're trying to defend. And he was at half health. He should have been fine. And they killed him inside 20 seconds. And it was just like, oh my god, how is it even possible? Oh, hey, here we go.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
It could happen.
Oh my god.
It's not okay, there you are. Hey, look at this shit.
Hey.
Oh, orcs and chaos.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. Okay, so we got 300 points to blow. Yes. I don't even know what my ships do, but that's okay.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm gonna bring my dude with the lance, and we're good. So any renown that you don't spend, you actually get as bonus points at the end if you win. If you win.
Oh, I'm not gonna win. Yay, we got it working. Oh my god.
See, this proves it can happen.
After a fucking half hour.
Okay, so we're gonna both deploy here. I don't know if we both get to see where we're deploying or what. Oh, I get to see you. Did you hit auto deploy or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I will hit that as well. Oh god, it scattered my shit everywhere. All right, I'm gonna redeploy.
Oh God, why did it do that? Why did it do that? Oh God. It put mine in like I was gonna set it up pretty much like that. Why did it do that with yours? What the fuck?
I don't even. Nobody can figure out the auto deploy. Okay, so first thing is under right next to the minimap. There's an eye with a circle in a box.
Yeah.
It's toggle advanced info mode. That must be on.
Okay.
Because if that's on, then you see the radius of the nebulas and the mines and all those things. And I really wish this camera would zoom out about 10 times further than what it does.
Oh God, I know, right? And there's no like tactical map. Like games like this have like a tactical map you can use to plan larger maneuvers. This game doesn't have that.
We gotta do some setup. All right, so pick one of your ships, and you want to tell it it should be attacking at 12K already. That's fine. So if you right click on the abilities that are over there, like the lightning strike, just right click on it, the lightning bolt, and it'll get a blinky thing on it.
Yeah.
And also right click on the repair. And I always set the lightning strike and the repair to auto cast, because then I don't have to worry about it. And I'm also gonna set lock on, because we're chaos, and I'm gonna shoot from long range, and I hope to never get near him. So okay.
How do you set that? The lock on?
Yeah, you just right click on it. Oh. The lock on's the second ability.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Okay.
That gives you bonuses to hit at range, so that's what we want.
Got it.
Okay, so I guarantee what they're gonna do is dive into those clouds right in front of them. See, this is a bitch. They got all the terrain on their side, so that's balanced, right?
Oh my god, they do, yeah. They're moving.
Okay, so they did a lot like us. They just double ranked. Okay, so they're shooting a lot of torpedoes, so we want to just go to the side and not be where those torpedoes are going to be. I really wish that it showed whenever you gave orders to your ships. I wish it would actually show where your waypoints were. That would be nice about trying to plan maneuvers.
Oh, you mean on the map?
Yeah, like, you know how you see the lines whenever you do your own? I don't see the lines when you do yours, and you don't see when I do mine. So you have no idea where I'm headed. It's just,
nope.
Oh, I saw your ship's turn, you know, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna probably get hit by some of these.
I'm like constantly changing course here and there just to try and avoid that sort of thing.
God damn it. He hull breached me. Okay, so the orcs. Oh, those bastards. Yeah, I'm getting hit by orc boarding torpedoes. That's a bitch.
Oh, mine! Careful, mine!
Yeah, I see that.
That's funny.
So, the deal here is basically just maintain as much range as possible, especially from the orc. Do not get anywhere near the orc.
I see them on radar. They're at the edge of the nebula.
Yep. Shit, and I just threw my plasma bomb. I didn't want to.
Can't hit me, fuckers. Can't hit me.
Oh yeah, do you have any... Oh shit, again?
Probes? Do I have any probes? I don't know.
No, I was gonna say, do you have any fighters? Fuck it, I'm gonna just hit the first guy. And see, here's the problem. We could be shooting, but we do not have any lock on him. So, since we can't ID him, we can't hit him. But now,
tactical cogitators engaged.
Oh yeah, don't forget, you can totally do the cogitator business.
We have sighted an enemy ship.
See that big ship that's right behind that one that you're shooting at?
Yeah.
That's the guy, right? We need to destroy the generator on that.
I'm concentrating all my fire.
We
on
have
that
sighted an enemy ship.
Oh my god, so many orcs.
Yeah, I like how you I think it's funny that you said, "Hey, don't get anywhere near the orcs," and all of a sudden, yeah,
Yeah, I'm covered in orcs.
yeah, they're in my hair.
Yeah, this is not really going well.
Whoa, what the hell just happened?
For the dark gods.
Looks like I lost a ship.
It's been torn apart.
I might have either lost or. Yeah, I just lost everything. I can't even look at anything. I can't give any orders. My ship's...
Oh, that happened. Did you get shoved over like into the corner of the map?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I've
can't...
had that bug happen to me.
I can't
where
see
you're
anything.
just out of control of everything. All your ships are still out here. They're still fighting, but you are denied any control or whatever. Oh, and then the opponents capitulate. What the fuck?
I bet they had the
Oh
same.
my
I bet you
God.
they ran into bugs too. I bet you money they ran into
Yep.
bugs too.
Wow. So there's that.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm so done. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm done. Oh my god, friends, if you're looking for a good space naval combat game with
Not
multiplayer,
this.
is not it. No, this is not the one you want. Maybe Dreadnought. I haven't played that one yet. Maybe what's that one we played? The Shattered. What was that? No, Shattered Space. What's that one called?
Space.
Fractured Space. But or maybe just get Nexus the Jupiter incident, my friends. If you want good space naval combat, just
Or
get
if
Nick.
you want to play this game, but you want to play it right, just get World of Warships and pretend it's in space. That's all you
Okay,
have to do.
I'll take your word on that. I'll take your word on that. So
That's what this game should have been. It should have been like World of Warships,
so
where you
depressing.
control a ship. You know, I mean, treat it like MechWarrior Online. Treat it like whatever. It would be like 40K, but a free-to-play game, and you like rank up and research upgrades to your ship or whatever. It would have been glorious, and I would have gladly thrown money at it. You know, but to use the license on this, nah.
Yeah, this
They
is really
shouldn't have done it.
this is really disappointing, friends. This is really disappointing. So, folks, thank you for watching, and see you for whatever is next. Bye bye.